Hi everyone, I'm Priscilla Jeffrey. My topic is Blue Ocean Strategy and Red Ocean Traps. I'll be discussing and answering 6 questions throughout my video. Question number 1, what exactly is Blue Ocean Strategy? Question 2, when is Blue Ocean Strategy used? Question 3, what are some examples of Blue Ocean Strategy? Question 4, what are Red Ocean Traps? Question 5, what is an example of red ocean traps? And question 6, what are the advantages and disadvantages of each? For question number 1, what is Blue Ocean Strategy? I will start with the Harvard Business Review answer from Sarah Green explaining. Blue Ocean Strategy is about how any company or organization can break out of the red ocean of bloody competition or existing market space, which tends to be very crowded and competitive these days. It's really about how do you create uncontested market space and align your value, profit, and people proposition to achieve that around differentiation and low cost. And thereby you create a win for the market, a win for the company, and a win for the employees as well. So the goal in Blue Ocean Strategy is to create uncontested market space, make the competition irrelevant, have low cost, value innovation, attract non-customers, and create and capture new demand. For question number 2, when is Blue Strategy used? I'll refer to co-schedule. Blue Ocean Strategy is used to move a direction where there is little to no competition. In a content marketing context, this could mean creating content on topics that no one else in the industry is covering. In a broader business sense, it could mean creating a product or service that solves a problem in a way no one else does. For question number 3, what are some examples of Blue Ocean Strategy? I will use Starbucks, because who doesn't love Starbucks? For example, Starbucks is a company that implemented the Blue Ocean Strategy successfully. There were many coffee shops that were established when Starbucks came to the scene. Instead of focusing on their coffee, they worked to brand Starbucks as something different, reaching an untapped level of consumers. They offered coffee, but they also offered tea, smoothies, and frappuccinos. They also sold CDs and newspapers, encouraging coffee lovers to stay around and chat. This allowed Starbucks to become a social venue as well. Another good example is Curves, with a Blue Ocean strategic move that reconstructed boundaries between traditional health clubs and home exercise programs. Curves, the Texas-based women's fitness company, grew like wildfire as it started franchising in 1999. What's more, this growth was triggered almost entirely through word of mouth and buddy referrals. Yet at its inception, Curves was seen as entering an oversaturated market, gearing its offering to customers that would not want it, and making its offers significantly blander than the competition's. In reality, however, Curves exploded demand in the United States. The fitness industry unlocking a huge untapped market, a veritable blue ocean of women struggling and failing to keep in shape through sound fitness. Curves built on the decisive advantages of 2 strategic groups in the United States fitness industry: traditional health clubs and home exercise programs, and eliminated or reduced everything else. At one extreme, the U.S. fitness industry was awash with traditional health clubs that catered to both men and women, offering a full range of exercise and sporting options, usually in upscale urban areas. Their trendy facilities were designed to attract high-end health club set, with investment costs for a traditional full-service health club then running from $500,000 to more than $1 million, depending on the city center location. At the other extreme was the strategic group of home exercise programs such as videos, books, and magazines. These were a small fraction of the costs were used at home and generally required little or no exercise equipment. Instruction was minimal, being confident to the star. This is exactly why the Blue Ocean strategy really took off for Curves, because they fit a hold of the demand that no one was really reaching. Question number 4. What are red ocean traps? There are 6 especially salient assumptions built into managers' mental models. We have come to think of them as red ocean traps because they effectively anchor managers in red oceans, crowded market spaces where companies engage in bloody competition for market share, and prevent them from entering blue oceans, as we previously talked about. The first 2 traps stem from assumptions about marketing, in particular emphasis on customer orientation and niches, the next 2 from economic lessons, and the final from principles of competitive strategy that regard differentiation and low cost as mutually exclusive choices. Trap 1. Seeing market creating strategies as customer-oriented approaches. Generating new demand is at the heart of market creating strategies. It hinges on converting non-customers into customers, as Salesforce.com did with its on-demand CRM software, which opened up a new market space by winning over small and mid-sized firms that were rejected by CRM enterprise softwares. Trap 2. Treating market creating strategy as niche strategies. The field of marketing has placed great emphasis on using even finer market segmentation to identify and capture niche markets. Through niche strategies can often be effected. Uncovering a niche in an existing space is not the same as identifying a new market. Trap number 3. Confusing technology innovation with market creating strategies. R&D and technology innovation are widely recognized as key drivers of market development and industry growth. It is understandable, therefore, that managers might assume that they are also key drivers in the discovery of new markets, but the reality is that the market creation is not inevitably about technology innovation. Trap number 4. Equating creative destruction with market creation. Joseph's theory of creating destruction lies at the heart of innovation economics. Creative destruction occurs when an invention disrupts a market by displacing an earlier technology or existing product or service. Digital photography, for example, wiped out the photographic film industry, becoming the new norm. In Joseph's framework, the old is incessantly destroyed and replaced by the new. Trap number 5. Equating market creating strategies with differentiation. In a competitive industry, companies tend to choose their position on what economics call the productivity frontier. The range of value-cost trade-offs that are available given the structure and norms of the industry. Differentiation is the strategic position on this frontier in which a company stands out from its competitors, providing premium value. The trade-off is usually higher costs to the company and higher prices for customers. Trap number 6. Equating market creating strategies with low-cost strategies. This trap, in which managers assume that they can create a new market solely by driving costs down, is the obvious flip side to Trap 5. When organizations see market-creating strategies as synonymous with low-cost strategies alone, they are focused on what to eliminate and reduce in current offerings, and largely ignore that they should improve to create increase in value. Question number 5. What is an example of red ocean traps? A good example of red ocean traps is the European airline operator Ryanair. Southwest if you like the United States. They are very competitive in using a successful strategy by providing low costs. The strategy is focused on providing no-frill airline. It is able to achieve low costs through many methods, including using secondary airports further away from a city than the main airport, allowing only online booking and check-in and requiring customers to pay for all extras, amongst other methods. With Ryanair, the service isn't great or differentiated in some way from other carriers, but it is cheapest compared to most of its competitors. What are the advantages and disadvantages of each? The advantages of Blue Ocean strategy include that they can be very high profit margin in new markets. The successful creation of Blue Ocean can create brand equity which could last for years and even decades. The disadvantages, however, include these markets are new, and as such, there is a risk of completely misjudging the market and getting it wrong. This could be painful because creating a blue ocean typically requires a large investment. Blue oceans eventually become red oceans. There are very few success stories of companies who have successfully used the blue ocean strategy. Because blue oceans are new with no existing customer base, a lot of the times it needs to be spent educating customers as to the benefits of the category. The advantages of red ocean traps include the market is already established, it is clear what products and services customers want. The disadvantages of red ocean traps include there is usually an established market leader who will be very hard to beat. There is usually numerous niches trying to carve out market share in a substitute of the total market, and competition is fierce. Thank you for watching my video, and I look forward to replying to your comments.